Jackson, I understand you maintain a certain discipline within the group and all its activities. I wonder if you would describe for us what those disciplines are, what rules they're to follow.
Well, the rules that was made by the family and I was mostly to make each boy do his own chores around the house. We'd have each man help out doing
Let's start that over because we're going to have the phone in the back.
mostly do engagements when they have more time. But most of the time they're in school. We have a few. You have to have a few because that's the only time you can hold a group together by rules, and they must be followed to the fullest extent.
What are those rules?
Well,
And what other rules?
well, another rule is to, like most kids would like to run around and slip off or something like that during while they're out on the road, and we made it a rule that they shouldn't go anywhere without maybe a bodyguard or something like that, which we have. So it's a good idea.
What about education?
Education is fine. Uh, my boys would like to finish their education to the fullest. And right now they're going to private school so they can deal in this sort as well as show business too.
How do you combine the two, the requirements of going to school with show business?
Well, mm, the right people, such as Motown Recording Studios, and Motown people, the Motown family behind them, it's a wonderful thing. You can't go wrong.
Excuse me. Obviously, your boys don't have the big head, the egomania that goes with stardom. Have you cautioned against that?
Well, we talk about that all the time around the house, and they've had good training, bringing up, and they know that they've seen other singers and entertainers who gets big-headed maybe, and we always teach against the big head because it makes a child think that he's better and can't nobody tell him anything, and so keep him under control. There's no way you can go wrong.
You encouraged them to form this music group. I wonder if you'd tell us how you got them together and kept them practicing and so forth.
Well, we used to have a little band of our own, and the boys were very small. They would sit around and listen while we would rehearse our music, and when they got it bigger, they could begin to fumble around with some of the instruments, and we saw that they were capable of doing the thing if somebody got behind them and pushed them. And so we got behind them 100%.
Did you make them practice following a disciplined narrative?
Yeah, those boys they practice most of the time because while other kids was out there running the streets and playing, they was in there trying to get a song down or something.
Okay, you want to tell me about who? Who can tell me something about Andrew Jackson?
Huh?
Tell me something about Andrew Jackson. Who was he?
He was our seventh president.
17.
What?
17.
Seven.
7. 7.
Do you know anything about him as a person?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I forgot what year was he born in?
17 something. I've forgotten too. 17. Oh, the end of 1700 and something. And he was governor in New York at about 1720,
Was that his,
1827 or somewhere around there. Don't put that in because the teacher has to be accurate and I'm not.
was that his family that was in the grave with him?
Well, the family wasn't in the grave with him, but he and his wife were buried side by side there.
Richard
Jackson, his wife, she lived across the street before he married her. He took her land too. That's how you got all that land.
Well, I read to you about their story. She was married before, wasn't she?
Went to the Donalds.
She was bad. She played. That's what the book
Well,
said.
yeah, I know,
She
but they
cheated on
didn't
him.
say that it was proven.
But that's what that meant.
Well, if they
That
said
was
it, it
just
was
a lot
true.
of gossip. See, there was gossip even in those days. I think we did enough. Anything else? I just think there's
That's
anything else.
awesome.
Come to the rescue.
Listen to this now. So no wonder they say the California schools are bad. But they aren't really.
What kind of audience do you play to? I mean, what do you, who do you think is listening when you perform your music, and what do you try to tell them? Or do you try to tell them anything?
I mean, when I'm singing?
Yeah.
While I'm singing,
Yes.
what do I tell them?
I mean, who do you think is listening to your music? Describe your audience.
Well, maybe some guys from television or something. I don't know.
We have mostly like a black audience.
Wait a minute. Millions of people have bought your records. So who do you think your audience is?
Well, the majority of them are black, you know. Majority of our audience are black, you know. And,
Describe them for me.
describe it.
I mean, would you call it, how would you describe your music? Well, would you just say it's popular music, or is it, you know, real soul?
What do you
Is
call
it
it?
funky or what?
Bubblegum. Call it bubblegum, so that's what they call it. It's like funky music, so.
How do you go about, let's say, you know, you got a piece of material like ABC. How do you go about putting it together? Just go through the steps that you do to record it.
Well, we put the background together first, you know, or we might put the lead track on Michael, vocal lead on first, and then we sing behind his lead, you know, like that.
How many times do you go through a number to get it before it is, you know, the final version that you put on the record?
Well, we go through it I'd say about 6 to 8 times before we, you know, start recording it. And we learn it as we record it, you know, the record. We learn it as we record it.
Where does your music come from?
I don't know, huh?
That's how I was trying. It's been comfort. You know,
Just
we're creating a new thing.
It's a new bag that's out. It's our own style that we put out, you know, that nobody else has.
How would you describe your style?
Oh, I would describe it as it's more like it for a young audience, like, you know, for younger people. I'd say about from 5 up to about 16. It's like
How does it differ from other popular music?
there's no difference to me. I don't know.
Well, if it's your own style and it's something new and it obviously is very popular, what goes into it?
Well, I don't know.
That's,
Wait till it gets the camera. All right.
we couldn't tell that, but it's like we try to make it, you know, common and plain as possible. You know, not too much, and not, you know, simple as possible.
How do you do that? Explain for all those people who don't know.
something like bubblegum soul. It's not too much soul, and but like,
It's more like a soul and pop thing.
yeah,
Mixed in
it's put
together.
together.
Michael, who did you start listening to get your kind of singing style?
James Brown. James Brown and I say James Brown and Sammy Davis Jr. because I like the kind of things they do, like fast music.
What did you borrow from them?
Well, I do most of his dancing on stage, and I just like the way Sammy sings.
Do they teach you anything when you listen to their music?
No, I just watch him on television.
What do you describe the performance that you put on?
What I do?
Yeah.
Well, most of my songs are fast.
I mean, what do you put into it?
Well, whatever I sing, that's what I really mean. Like I'm singing a song. I don't sing it if I don't mean it.
How would you say the audience reacts in most cases?
How do they react?
Yeah.
Like last night.
They acted wow. But they happy to see us, and we happy to see most of our fans in Nashville.
How did you first form this musical group?
Where?
How? Where? What?
Oh.
Who put it down to? How did you get into the music?
You know?
First, before it was the Jackson 5, it was me, Jackie, and Tremaine. And we sang around the house all the time, like we didn't have nothing to do. Then we added Michael, then Marlon picked up on it. And my father kept us rehearsing. And we knew someday that, we'd be discovered. And then Diana Ross picked up on us, and we're here where we are now.
You knew someday you would be discovered.
Because we worked very hard. We practiced 5 hours a day.
Where did you perform?
In the house.
Where did we perform?
Yeah.
Before we became professional. We did little things for the mayor and a lot of benefit shows. And sometimes we'll do talent shows at the schools.
New York, at the Apollo Theater, a lot in New York.
No, I mean before you got professional.
Right.
You were there before you were pros?
Mhm.
How did you get there?
Like the booking agency. Father got a deal with the booking agency, and they called us a lot of shows and stuff in New
Who
York.
told them about it?
Well, they heard that we were doing, wasn't tours, but we were like traveling in this van,
Doing about
right,
4 shows a night.
nightclubs too.
So how long have you been together?
Chad might want you to pretend too.
No, he's obviously
No, sit down. Now I would like to show you all the people on TV. One of my pictures I do. I showed it to the Playboy magazine. You don't be doing that. You feeling really fast. We will now talk about what you fellas would like to do in Dodo. Look at this. They made up these plants.
You ready to play for real?
Miss
You want
Vine.
to play now?
Huh? Sure, I'll play. You have a game at
Miss
set?
Vine.
Don has one.
Chest hit you in your chest.
Okay.
Woo.
You and who else?
You.
Yeah.
No, but I know how to
So
play.
y'all a really great picture.
Just reviewing. That's all.
Chess game. Jim Nagel. They go to cover day. Jimmy Cash. Jim Young. Joe Cocker. Tom Jones.
Same thing right here.
Otis Redding. Herb Alford. His name is Herb Alford. This is a good book.
Can't understand.
After you.
What?
Pass the balcony floor.
Can I sit? May I sit?
Anything that you want.
This fine.
Oh, if I have to stay. This scares me to death, you know, your boys don't seem to mind it. Not look, that's not a book. Is it?
That's good.
Well, I know, but you
What's
have.
that squad?
Oh, that's right, we had a few news people when you put that with them. You better think hard about yesterday, because that's what you're gonna talk about.
Okay.
Not a movie, magazine.
Well, what?
Oh, heaven's sake. I haven't seen anything that looks important.
Yeah, take that.
I'll take
Playboy,
the Black
that would
Star.
be it. What's the-
The mirror.
And then they pass. Don't you remember these jokes on the street? Oh, you do too. You went over it so carefully, remember I sent you? Well, now, if you don't look at me and you don't talk to me, then how am I going to relate to you? Tell me something about what you saw yesterday.
Well, we saw Alvin C. York statue.
Yes, and what else? Who was
We
that?
went
with
take a
Cedar?
look at this book. Alvin C. York?
Somebody told you about it, it's not in that book.
I know it's not in the book. He was in the army. Captain. He was
Sergeant.
sergeant.
What else did you see?
Went to Andrews Jackson's
See.
house.
Well, what'd you think of Andrew Jackson? The house. Would you like to live there?
No toilets. No restroom.
I like that little meat house he had.
Smokehouse.
The
Yeah,
smokehouse.
Smokehouse.
How'd you like the kitchen? Think you could eat any food that came out of that kitchen as it stands today? I don't think so. But what do you think of the size of the kitchen in comparison to the size of the house?
It's too little. The kitchen was sort of small.
She had.
What did he have? Right there on his desk, don't you remember?
Oh yeah, he had the golden telephone.
In the flag.
'Cause they said it was a...
It's the same nerve the Beatles touched low these many years ago. Only this time it's a group of black teenagers fronted by an 11-year-old soul brother. Scott Osborne, ABC News, Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, it's the same nerve the Beatles touched low these many years ago. Only this time it's a group of black teenagers fronted by an 11-year-old soul brother. Scott Osborne, ABC News, Jacksonville, Florida. It's the same nerves the Beatles touched low these many years ago. Only this time it's a group of black teenagers fronted by an 11-year-old soul brother. Scott Osborne, ABC News, Jacksonville, Florida. It's the same nerve the Beatles touched low these many years ago. Only this time, it's a group of black teenagers, fronted by an 11-year-old soul brother. Scott Osborne, ABC News, Jacksonville, Florida. The same nerve the Beatles touched low these many years ago. Only this time, it's a group of black teenagers, fronted by an 11-year-old soul brother. Scott Osborne, ABC News, Jacksonville, Florida. It's the same nerve the Beatles touched low these many years ago. Only this time, it's a group of black teenagers fronted by an 11-year-old soul brother. Scott Osborne, ABC News, Jacksonville, Florida. The sound I like that.
Not too bad, I think. Not too bad.
Right over here. Come on through. Take it right here. Right over here. All right, come on through. You're on television. Smile.
What's the limit on it?
What's that ticket for the baby?
Would you like to meet the fellas? Well, let's bring Lil Daddy up and he can introduce you to the fellas. Come on, Lil Daddy from WOBS. Now this is quiet for a while.
We use this part of our show.
Right.